What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG and we're doing Assembly of Vengeance on Temple of the Past. I played as Vorazun. My masteries are Black Hole Duration, Time Stop, Unit Speed Increase, and Initial and Maximum Spear of Rune Energy. My ally, James Raider, played as Zeratul. While waiting for the loading screen, huge thank you to Neometal who is supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier, and thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. This will once again be a replay, but this is an actual game. This is an actual game. No tricks this time.
War games. This will be great for
So
my
I start
research.
with a dark pylon,
The war against Amon rages.
and then open with
Forces descend
gas.
upon the Zelnaga temple as
gas.
we
Is
speak.
extremely important for
It is yet
Vorazun,
to fall, but it will not last long.
which is why I
Our
went for
objective
early
is to
gas.
defend it until its activation.
In fact, I talked to my ally, and since he'll go for mass cannons,
Shall remain under the mantle
he decided to
of
give
our
me,
protection.
well, almost all his gases. He's gonna give me this one from his main. He cancelled it while it was building from the start, and he's gonna give me the ones from his expansion and the ones from my expansion. Start with the gateway, and I start with a dark pylon there so I can recall my probe later on, if need be. So he starts with the Zoria Legion to break down these rocks, and he sends them here. So they start working on these. And while that's happening, he starts his Nexus. Yeah, all the while we're just continuously making probes. Alright, he takes out all my rocks. This is really good. He starts his Zora Legion here, so these rocks, so his Zora Legion do not need to kill these rocks, and he can send them all the way here, and allow me to take my expansion fast without having to wait for the Shadow Guard. All I need to do is wait for 400 and start the Nexus. Send it on its way home. So the strategy for us is just the obvious. I'll just mass Dark Templar and Corsair because they have the most damage output, whereas my ally will mass Tesseract Cannons because that's really all he needs. As soon as the Cybernetics core completes, I start the Twilight Council before having to use the Shadow Guard.
We must be prepared.
I snipe down Rainer first. It's important to snipe Rainer, because he will get stronger when he gets Avenger buffs. Enemy is, I think, Bioterran. Raiding Party is what it's called. And that's fine. So as soon as the Twilight Council completes, I will start my Dark Shrine. Yeah, ideally I want to start my Dark Shrine before I have to call down Time Stop. There's a second wave. I asked my ally if it's air hybrid. Apparently, the air hybrid spawns a few seconds earlier or later than the ground hybrid. Either way, either way. We discussed earlier that if it's an air hybrid, I'll have to use my time stop at the 9-minute mark. In any case, I just continue my saturation while researching Shadow Fury, one of the most important upgrades for Vorazun. I said Zora Legion there. The ally works on this command center so that the enemy will no longer be able to make their expansion. Destroy that last one. So it'll be a few seconds before the 6-minute wave spawns. It'll help me determine what to do, because that will determine the attack pattern. We'll see. Okay. I'll use a crystal.
Hybrid detected.
It's air hybrid.
Amon
That
has sent
means-
his servants against us.
At 9 minutes, both attack waves will come to the same lane from one of the sides.
Excellent. The temple's mechanisms are aligning properly.
Ah,
It will
okay.
soon be ready for
The Haka
activation.
the Haka called Zeratul to die. Okay. He just doesn't know that he is the one who will die. Now start my fleet bacon. Fleet bacon.
Allied forces are under attack.
I can see I have Dark Templar.
Temple's zenith
Help
cells
out my
are
ally.
reacting to our actions. I suggest demolishing them for safety's
Focus
sake.
down Rainer. Now that I have Shadow Fury, I can just manual cast Shadow Fury to bring it down faster.
It is a good day since
While I call down a Dark Pylon there to allow me to warp in things faster. Start the air upgrade. Because we will need that later on for the air hybrids. Observe will burst down these bio and then focus down Tychus to make sure that he does not get Avenger buffs. Now at the 8-minute mark,
Amon is assailing the temple with a void thrasher.
I'll wait for
It has to
the
be eliminated.
Void Thrasher, and there it is. Kill it instantly. While that's happening, I rush down the first bonus. Try to kill it before the next wave hits.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay, first thing's down. Very good.
Successfully shattered the zenith stone. 2 more await you.
I recalled my Dark Templar back to base, and again we agreed that at 9 minutes I'll drop time stop to help my ally burst down these double waves. And of course, since I want to help him, I'm gonna recall
Upgrade.
all my Dark Templar. Apparently, it does not recall my ally's probes
Under attack.
anymore. It used to recall probes, and that would have been scary for my ally. Well, that would not really scary, just slightly unfortunate for my ally. But now we don't even have to worry about that.
Research complete.
Just snipe
Upgrade.
the Haka and then Carax. Shadow Fury is amazing, guys. Now I have the cloaking field for my Corsairs. Now I'm researching Disruption Web. I move over to the next area.
Allied
Make some
forces.
cannons
Allied
and
base under attack.
some more pylons.
we are detecting hybrid. These abominations
Move over.
must be slain.
Initiating assault.
Where's Nova?
Allied base is under attack. Allied forces are under
Of
attack.
course, we need to dodge the nuke. Okay, it's a bit hairy right now. I might have to retreat with Nova. With Nova,
Allied base
with the Avenger buffs, she becomes Giant Nova. He gets 4,500 health. She gets very difficult to kill. This is what we don't want. This is what we don't want. We do not want the heroes to get Avenger buffs.
The enemy has discovered us.
So I retreat for now. Wait until she gets isolated and then take her out. And down she goes. Of course, there's another Nova just waiting behind.
Our
It's
allied base
fine. I
is
just
under attack.
retreat behind. Live to die. Live today. Fight tomorrow. Was that an EMP? I believe it was an EMP. Enemy ghosts are in the mix because it's Bioterran. I believe they hit by Dark Templar or EMP, and that drained their shields.
Allied forces are under attack.
This forced me to retreat. I'll have to wait with my ally to destroy this wave.
Hybrid energy signature detected.
Deliver them back to the void.
Yeah, this is one of the scariest parts of the game. Another nuke is arriving. But the good news is we do have time stop, and that will allow us to burst down both Nova and Karax. Just barely enough. Just barely enough time to burst down both of these heroes. Down they go. Of course, now we still have the air hybrid to contend with. Well, my ally, on the other hand, is dealing with this front wave. He is in fact sniping down Zagar first, I think. Yeah, he is. Down she goes.
Upgrade is ready for use.
What is this it? Oh yeah, this is the enemy Zeratul. Okay.
The Void Thrasher is bombarding the temple.
It had a yellow field on it, which made you confused. Apparently these are not hostile in replays. There's Karax.
Our allied base is under attack.
Okay, it's getting hairy again, so I just retreat my forces. Again, live today, fight tomorrow. We don't need to worry about any thrashers for now because we just destroyed them. Okay. Warping more dudes. Okay, my ally and I have a little chat here. Yeah, that was a chat. Again, every time there's a difficult mutator, feel free to pause the game. Don't be afraid to pause the game and talk strategy with your ally. Because if it does help you in the end, both of you will be glad you did. Okay. Now I use a dark pollen there and recall my dudes.
Severely harm the temple for as long
Kill this thing faster. And that goes.
Allied forces are under attack. Allied base
Allies taking care of this base here. It's very good. Meanwhile, I clean up this lane down south. There we go. Burst these down.
We will return them to the void.
And here comes the enemy wave, but my ally has already cleaned up most of it. Probably from the Shadow Cleave from Zeratul. Here comes another one.
allied base is under attack.
Yeah, the Shadow Cleave is pretty effective. 0.40 already on Zeratul. Okay, I have time stop already, but I'm not going to use it until the next hybrid wave. The waves that spawn from the top, from the northeast side, do not come with heroes, so I don't need to use it there. And we burst down
we have eliminated
the second
all but
bonus.
one of the volatile zenith stones.
So far I've killed 2 of the bonuses, so this is not bad at all. We still have perfect temple health so far. This is the actual mutation, by the way. This is not a custom game, in case I haven't mentioned it yet, which I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. There she's off.
Temporal anomaly established.
Ally dropped the demotion guy, and I dropped time stop. Finish these off. Was it completely necessary to drop time stop? Probably not. But those air hybrid are pretty scary, and I'm not sure I had enough Corsairs to beat them without time stop.
Hybrid identified.
Hybrid.
Oh, there's another one
Ready
here.
yourselves, warriors.
We'll take care of this. Using Shadow Fielder.
Our allied base is under
Oh,
attack.
there's Ari.
Forces are under attack.
Good thing my ally has him surrounded with cannons. This is good. Okay, Shadow Fury again. Now we only have one hybrid to deal with. And down he goes.
Our allied base is under attack.
Oh, Zeratul. Enemy Zeratul. It's a Dark Templar fight here. Real Zeratul is on the right. The fake Zeratul was on... Oh, now he's dead. And the Dark Templar, of course, are the ones who finish the job.
Our allied base
Try
is
to
under
get
attack.
gas. Okay, this is the wave on top. Allies taking care of his cannons. While my Dark Templar are waiting here for the next wave. For the Void Thrasher waves, to be specific.
The temple is under siege from
Okay.
a Void Thrasher. Slay it before it deals too much damage.
I'll use Zoria.
Allied forces are under
Raise my
attack.
Dark Templar and Corsairs to finish these off.
Hybrid detected. Marking location now.
And down they
They
go.
will soon regret facing us.
Okay, recall.
Void Thrasher
north.
has been felled.
Allied forces
Yeah,
are under
I was
attack.
totally needed for that wave. Totally. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I was totally helping. I finished off that wave. Yeah, that's how helpful I am. Recall down here
Our
to
allied base is
go
under
back to
attack.
my lane because the double thrasher spawn is the next one, and we need to be in position to take out the enemy wave as well as the thrashers. It looks like an exclamation point. Look at this. It looks like an exclamation point in the minimap. That's funny. Down they go. All bonuses. And so far, full temple health. Without having to use
To
Abathur.
oblivion.
Although we didn't use Zeratul, that is true. But no Abathur required for this mutation. Alright. Called out the Dark Templar.
The temple is nearly operational.
Just
Stand
set them
firm,
here to help
commanders.
burst down
battle
the
is almost won.
Void Thrasher.
Nerazim, let your blades
Now we're
burn
actually ramping up.
bright.
We're actually close to maxing out. This is great.
It seems we will have to deal
Alright.
with more than one thrasher this time.
Finish off
Make
this
haste,
wave.
commanders.
Finish off the tank.
It is a good day, Shutsai.
This hybrid. Last will be the hero.
Our allied base is under attack.
Ooh. Cigar couldn't even finish off my pylon in a single Bailing Barrage. That usually spells death for my dudes. But not this time. Not today. Not today, Zagara. Not today. So apparently that rock is too far away from my dude, so just make a cannon there. You know what? Might as well make
Our
another
allied
pylon
base
here.
is under attack.
Not one there.
Hybrid detected.
Burst these
Marking
down.
location now.
Strike them down quickly.
And the last hybrid wave. This is why I want to use them here. Those giant air hybrid are pretty difficult to kill. Despite my incredible Corsair count. Finish off Karax. Pretty easily actually. And now for the last
Our
wave.
allied base is under attack.
The allies finishing off these last hybrids.
It is a good
All we need to do now is wait for the
Shutsai.
last wave. I put that pylon in the control group so it's easier to recall my dudes. And time stop! Hammer time! Destroy these. Recall. Finish off the rest of this wave. And just smash everything. Smash everything.
Our allied base is under
Okay,
attack.
that's no longer my
Our
business.
allied base is under attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some dudes with there. Was. So I decided to just cap the hero spawn instead. And down she
Our
goes.
allied base
We
is
call back.
under attack.
And use Zeratul? No you don't. Finish it off.
Our allied base is under attack.
Yeah, just a few bio. Allies cat should be more than enough to handle that. And that I believe is game. I would use another dark pylon here to recall, but yeah, didn't have the charge ready. It was on cooldown.
Our
But
allied
yeah.
base is under attack.
Well, perfect temple health, full clear the enemy base,
Our
all
allied
bonuses.
The temple has been primed.
All that's remaining is this little wave here.
Eradicate
That is
Amon's
fine.
remaining forces.
Easy peasy. One try. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I could do, please leave that in a comment. And, can you see the score screen? Yeah, look at that. Easy mutation, easy life. No, it was pretty even. He had about 36 more kills, which is just 5%. This is not that far, so it's relatively close. And I did get 2 of the bonuses. And we did keep the temple at perfect 3,000 health. Alright. This was a very co-op coordinated map, or very co-op coordinated game. I took his gases, I gave it time stop, and yeah, it was very symbiotic. Just to put it in that way. Alright, see you.